Dude, this story I have to tell you is so insane. So this happened in Japan in 2007. And it's about this girl named Lindsey Hawker. She was living in Japan. She was actually from the UK originally, I want to believe. And she was an English teacher in Japan. You know, she was living there for a couple years already. She kind of like assimilated with the culture. So she's like, you know, she understood like Japanese, and, you know, she lived with like a couple roommates, I think. One day she's in the subway, right? She's like leaving the subway. She's about to get on her bike to start riding to her house when this guy runs up on her and is like, "Hey, you're my teacher, right?" And she's like, "No, like I've never seen you before. Like I don't know who you are." And he keeps like being persistent, like, "No, you're my English teacher. You're my English teacher." She's like, "Nah, dude, like I don't know who you are. Like I'm sorry." Gets on her bike, starts riding off. This dude chases her all the way to her apartment
for blocks.
She gets to her apartment and he's like, "Dude, like you're my English. Like I thought you were my English teacher. Like I'm sorry." Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Nah, bro. Like leave me alone. Like you're hella weird." I don't know why this girl did this, but
Don't tell me she lets him in.
He tells her like, "Look, like I'm really thirsty because I chased you all the way from the subway station. Like, can I come in for a water, like a glass of water?" And she's like, "All right, like I'll let you in," because her roommates were there at the time. She lets him in. He drinks the water and he pretty much says like, "Look, I'm sorry if I scared you, but like, you know, I need an English teacher." He ends up like drawing a picture of her and he puts his name and his phone number on like a piece of paper and he gives it to her. He's like, "Look, if you ever you need like extra money, like an extra side job, like just hit me up." You know what I mean? A couple weeks go by and she's kind of like, "You know, I do need a little bit extra money."
Yeah.
She ends up calling him. They end up meeting up at this coffee shop or something like that, right?
Yeah.
There's CCTV footage of them at the coffee shop, and like he's like hella trying to get like close to her, and she keeps on kind of like backing up away from him. You know what I mean? He's already kind of being on some weird stuff. They end up being there for like a couple hours. When they're done with their session, he does one of these where he's like, I left my money back at my apartment. Like,
come with me.
Yeah, you could come with me and I could give you the money. And she was like, all right, like let's go to your apartment so we can get the money.
Well, again.
They go to the apartment and he's like, "Yeah, it's upstairs. Like if you want to just come with me, I will give it to you." They take a cab there, and she pretty much tells the cab driver like, "Just stay here. Like I'm not gonna take that long. Just wait for me. I'm gonna come back." The cab driver's waiting there for like a couple minutes. Minutes turn into hours, and he's kind of like, maybe she changed her mind. I'm just gonna drive off. What was really happening though was he ends up strangling her inside of his apartment and essaying her, because I guess in his apartment, like their bathtubs, they could like move them.
Whoa.
So he puts her into his tub. He moves the tub out into his patio and he fills it up with hella like sand and dirt. And he puts like flowers,
plants
in
and
it,
stuff.
And he tries to make it seem like it's like a flower garden, like a flower bed. Her roommates are like, she never came back from that tutoring session
with that guy.
So they end up calling the police, and they have the picture that he drew for her that has his name and number on it. So they have his name.
They pull up
to his apartment, and when they pull up, like 9 police pull up. He sees that the cops are there. He ends up like packing up a backpack and like bursts out the door running.
Yeah.
And none of these cops are able to